Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Abdul Kaim Kamruddin here, head debt counselor of Des Moines. I'm sorry that I do this. This is definitely going to be one of those videos where I vent, and I'm extremely upset at this point. I just got back from a client, and this is happening a bit too much for my liking. And ever since I started this video blogging, and I'm glad that I'm actually reaching out to people that need my assistance and my guidance. And the reason I started this was to prevent people from making mistakes, from making sure that people are doing the correct steps and following the correct steps in order to make sure that they get the correct help. But a lot this week, and today was the final straw, and I got back. I got back from a client where he's been helped, and I'm so tempted to mention these places' names, but it's unethical and I won't do it. They hound you through the call centers, and they hound you to make the sale, and they hound you to take the assistance, and they're so good and they're so brilliant on your case. And the minute your first premium goes off, they disappear. They know where to be found, they can't assist, they don't know how to help you anymore, and all of a sudden we'll get somebody to call you back. In this case that I dealt with somebody, and he tells me that by the 5th payment that went off, after that the payments just stopped, and when he inquired why is the deductions not going in for anymore, nobody could answer him, and all of a sudden the debt review just stopped. Now he comes to me and he tells me, please help, because I don't know what to do. Now the danger of this, and this is why if I look at the board, I'm begging you, do your homework on the people that is contacting you, whether it's me or anyone else. There's an NCR website. Ask them for their registered number, the NCR DC number, and punch it in and see if they are registered DCs. Because you need to do your homework. I don't care what and how good this person sounds to you. Do your homework. It's your finances. It's your future. It is your life. Okay? What I need, I'm going to reiterate. Please avoid call centers. Again, in this case today, the call center person phoned him all the time. The minute the sale was concluded, the first deduction went off, they couldn't get hold of the person anymore. That is not how it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to have direct contact with your debt counselor. Your debt counselor is supposed to be the person to assist you at any question, at any point. Make sure it's a registered debt counselor. I'm begging you. We all have smartphones, man. Go do this. Type in www.ncr.org.za. Search debt counselors. Put in the debt counselor's number, and his details should appear. It will say whether it's been suspended. It will say whether it's been removed. It will say if it's deregistered. It will say if it's registered. You need to check this. And a lot of the things that these people are also telling you guys over the phone doesn't make sense. You need to start thinking logically as well, man. Who is going to get you 0% interest rate? How can somebody tell you your debt will be up in 5 years? They don't even know what debt you have, but they're telling you upfront in 5 years it will be finished. That is painting everybody with one brush. But when they need to deal with you individually, all of a sudden all these one brush paintings don't apply. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I'm frustrated, I'm venting, because what upsets me most is the people need the help, man. You genuinely do. I'm going to say it again statistically, about 90% of our country are struggling in debt. 80% of our people is in bad debt, are over indebted. And debt counseling is without doubt the best way to assist you. If understood correctly, if followed correctly, if explained correctly, it will help you. You deserve one-on-one attention. You deserve to know the ins and outs, the process, the procedures, what is going to happen, why it's going to happen, who's getting paid, why they're getting paid. It is your right. And as debt counselors, we are taught that this is what we need to educate you on. Because it's not just about reducing your payments, it's about educating your financial stance, about your financial growth. That is what it's about. Now, coming back again today, it's so difficult. I'm going to try and assist this person, but there's something called termination letters already. If a debt counselor through the call centers have assisted you, and they don't follow through or do the work correctly, and the things get terminated, then the client comes running to me please help me, this debt counselor didn't do their work and didn't help me, which is more the case more often than not, trust me. It is so difficult for us to help because the creditors don't want to listen to the story anymore. They say, sorry, you were given your 60 days. You were given your opportunity to propose your amounts. But now the clients that say, but my debt counselor didn't do my work, you're holding me responsible. Unfortunately, you as the consumer will be held responsible, not the debt counselor. So make sure that this debt counselor is doing his work, man. Make sure that this debt counselor or the company they represent has a good reputation. When you sit in somebody's company, you'll be able to pick this up. It's a natural order that you can pick. Okay, I feel comfortable. What the person says makes sense. What they're proposing also, it makes sense. Yes, go ahead. But over the telephone, no emotion. You're a sale. You're a target. And that's it. I'm sorry if I've taken too much of your time just by venting, but I feel I need to. You just, once again, contact us. We in Cape Town, we personal. It is about you. I'm asking you again, do your homework, avoid call centers, make sure the DC is a registered DC, and whatever they're telling you has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, like I said, if it's too good to be true, it's not true.